Cool Gamer. Hey, Wealthy. Hey, EJ. How y'all doing? Happy Monday. Let me know if y'all can hear me, okay? I ain't gonna be on here long, child. I just had to come on here and give a couple of shout outs, child, because I got a couple of good laughs today. And the Sassy show got me in trouble, and I had to come on here and tell her about it real quick. Hey, Simply Me. EJ, can you hear me? Hey, Jules Comfort Zone. How y'all doing? I hope you guys have had a wonderful start to your um week, if you can hear me. You in bed listening well, see? Okay. Oh, thank you, EJ. Lisa Mack, how you doing? But anyway, let me tell y'all something, okay? Okay, I was going through the YouTube streets playing catch up, right? And it is rare for me. Y'all know I can't listen to everybody, right? So I'm going through, I don't know who I was listening to first, and they kept saying, "Have you heard the Sassy Show video?" And I was like, dang, I forgot that Sassy was gonna come on Sunday, but yesterday I had a lot to do, so I'm playing catch up today, right? So, chat, I click on Sassy's video, and at the end of that video, baby, that mind you, I'm clicking on this video, and I am in the middle of doing something with a group of people, right? Serious somethings, right? I got my headphones, my what do you call the thing, the things my nephew told me to buy, the earbud thingies. Child, I got the earbud thingy in my ear. Bye bye. I get to I get to the end of the video. Yo, I start laughing out loud. Like I said, it is not many people on here that can make me laugh out loud, right? Baby, when I said Sassy had me, I had to excuse myself and go gather myself together. Do you hear me? So at the Sassy show, if you are listening, child, you got me in trouble. Okay. These people, I already think I'm one bit short of a six pack. Girl, I don't need to look. You know what? It's my fault. I'm gonna take the accountability that I hold for this situation is that I didn't know I was gonna end up laughing so hard about the Sassy show. Now, had I been listening to somebody like Kimmy is another one that can make me laugh out loud, and Deanna, right? Child, why did I hear that? Deanna made me spit out my daggone coffee. I had it was y'all know Mondays can be crazy, right? Baby, let me roll it back. Okay. Anyway, Sassy got me in trouble. But I'm gonna get back to that. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what. But that got my dang on. I'm drinking my coffee, trying to get myself ready for today, right? And I'm listening to Deanna. Deanna. So I guess Deanna and Reed, the Heart of Philadelphia, have had some words. Now I'm thinking that is surrounding, which I got a good kiki out of it too. I got a good kiki out of that picture that Kiki did, right? That she took down. I don't know if she put it back. Um, I don't know if she put it back up or not, but she shouldn't have taken it down. It was like a really good video. It was cute. And the song, what was that song? Anyway, it was just so much shade. It was so much shade. She wasn't saying nothing wrong. She wasn't cussing. She was just putting up the pictures, honey, and playing that song. And I was like, oh my God, words can't keep me down. So, well, that's the first laugh I got, right? Oh, child. That was so nice, nasty. But anyway, I got to laugh out of that too. I laughed out loud about that one too. So I laughed out loud about Kiki. And we all know how I feel about Sassy. And then, but Deanna, child, I was like, oh my God. Did Deanna say, I'm going to drag you till you get some molars or something she said about molars? something. Something. I'm going to spit out my coffee on that one. And then Deanna going to say something like, bitch. Did she say B? People be sucking D with teeth in. And you always bragging about how good you can suck D, but B, people been sucking D with teeth in or something like that. I was like, bye, what is going on? What is going on? I was so confused. Because you know what? But she said some other stuff. I'm going to stop laughing right now because I really am not. It's just really, like y'all know, I wasn't even being petty. It was just funny. It was like a comedy show, right? I'm on the YouTube streets. Who, if look, don't let nobody tell y'all that some of the people in the B circuit can't make you laugh out loud because yes, they can. Okay, Deanna had me dying. But there's, like I said, there's only a few people that can make me laugh out loud, right? Deanna's one of them. That dang on crazy Kimmy when she go to pointing that dang on remote control, baby, and them fingernails, I be about to die. And she get over to holler, shut up. I be like, oh my God, I am just not. I'm not gonna be able to do it. So Kimmy one of them, Deanna one of them. Like I said, that dang on Sassy show got me in trouble. Okay, and the dang on Kiki with the pit collide, y'all. Look, this is the kind of YouTube I like. I like a good laugh, but they make me laugh out loud. Okay, I was like, oh my God, but Deanna, why you do that woman like that? I'm just, as far as the laughs, I don't have nothing to do with it. This is just my commentary. If it made me laugh, it made me laugh. Okay, but see, some people you should not come for them because it might be a mistake, and so maybe I don't know, Reed. Maybe you made a mistake. Maybe you did. Don't get mad at me, girl. I don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying. But it was funny. But anyway, those are the ladies that made me laugh this weekend, right? And I had to come on here before it got too late because I didn't want to stay too long, but I really wanted to acknowledge the fact that these ladies made me laugh out loud. I was getting my whole life, right? So okay, that happened, right? Let me get back to Sassy. Because Sassy got me in trouble. It's okay. So, like I said, I'm in my meeting, I'm doing my thing. Now I am only half paying attention because I told y'all I have a short attention span, right? So I'm multitasking. I can actually, disseminate information from different places. I can do more. I can do more than one thing at a time, right? So I'm in the meeting. I'm taking my notes, but I'm listening to the Sassy show, right? Because I wanted to hear the whole show because I forgot she was coming on Sunday, right? But we get to the end of this. She gets almost to the end of her video, and then she goes to telling a story, right? And so, do what? I don't think it did. And so she gets to telling the story, right, EJ? So she was like, "I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to what's his name, to official, right?" So she gets to tell the story. I'm sure y'all seen it. If y'all didn't see this video, y'all got to go see that video. It's at the end of like 2 hours and 20 minutes, starting maybe or a little bit before. So she's telling us her theory as to hey Fisher King Payne, how you doing? If that's really you, I saw you on the Judge Method, so you look so handsome. You did such a good job. So look, she's telling us, you know, what happened to allegedly may have happened to official why he went missing, right? And I'm like, girl. So she said she drove him up to was it Sausalito or somewhere, child? And no, first he was in a now this her imagination, right? First they stopped at the gas station, and when she chloroformed his butt in the gas station, they had to stay in the nasty gas station all day till they closed. Then she drug his butt out of there and got him some kind of way in a car and drove him up to this place and dumped him, I guess, in a dry well. But I said, baby, no. First he was butt naked. Then he, then he was butt naked. Was placed in the dry well, butt naked, with a liter of water and a family size box of motherfucking Cheerio. I said, man. I don't understand. So by this time, I'm laughing out loud. I can't contain myself, so I had to excuse myself, right? I was like, Lord, this is not the time. Whew. So I had to cut the little thing off, right? Get myself back together, finish off what I started. And the whole time, now mind you, I love words, right? I love do y'all like those audio books, right? So this is in my head now, right? Because it's like an audio book going off in my head, and I have to get finished what I'm doing so I can get back to the audio book, right? So, okay, I gather myself together. Mind you, I'm chuckling the whole time, and a couple of people's looking at me like, There she go. There she go. I don't know why she acting like it. Can't take her nowhere. You know what I mean? But because like I said, look, y'all just it's just my world. But anyway, I don't take too many people seriously because I don't be wanting to get mad. But okay, so I'm done. I'm back in my car. Whew, child, why did I put the dang on audio? Hey, viewers of you. I put the thank you, view. Thank you for sharing my videos, view. Thank you so much. Child, I put Sassy on the speaker, right? And I wrote it, I rewound it back because I wanted to hear it all from the beginning, right? Because I got somewhere else to go. But in between time, in the meantime, I'm listening to her on, on the speakers in my car, right? So Child got to the part to where she said she dumped him down in the well. Hey, hypnotic touch, I like your singing, girl. I like your videos. I know you be tagging me and I be watching. Yes, I do, girl. You got a beautiful voice. So let me tell y'all, I'm telling y'all about how Sassy's video got me in trouble, right, today, right? So anyway, I'm in the car. I've got it on the speaker so I can drive, and listen really, really loud. Because I'm thinking, well, maybe it wasn't that funny. Maybe it was just that I was bored, and okay. So I'm gonna rewound it back. So I'm to the part to where she says she done dumped him butt butt naked in a dry well with a liter of water and a family sized box of Cheerios. I said, girl. And so I was like, I was like, dang, you can't even get a gallon of water. But see, here's what's so funny. I don't see some of y'all from like upper states and stuff don't know what a dry well look at the end, at the bottom of a dry well. It'd be like dried up, old, green, muddy, gooey, bacteria infested, water from old, because it really ain't never really dried up down there. It's just muddy, right? It's all that. Sometimes rats be down in a dried up well and snakes, and it's just all depend on where the dry well is, right? So I was like, oh my God, not the bottom of a dry well, right? And not only that, butt naked. I was like, oh Lord, the rats gonna chew his balls off. But anyway, child. But anyway, just a liter of water and a family box of Cheerios. I said, well, what is the Cheerios gonna do with that? Just with only 1 liter of water. So I'm so I'm listening, she go on and on and on. And I'm like, oh my God. Then she go into the part about she went back to the well some days or a week later, and he was still down in there, of course. And then she dropped him a puppy down there. Now I was confused. I had questions at this point. I'm thinking, right, hypnotic. I'm thinking, well, okay, why the puppy? What the puppy do? Then I was thinking, well, maybe she dropped the puppy down there to irritate him because she said the puppy don't never stop crying because it's a newborn puppy, and there's some kind of like some kind of system to drive him crazy. Like I'm really thinking about this at this point, right? Yeah, I'm just because I'm in the car and I'm listening, right? Then she gonna say, this how I almost got in trouble the second time, right? So she gets to the part to where she says, she said, "Oh, girl has been often fat men, fat, often fat men, so that she can, use their skin to create a skin for official down in the well for the winter. I guess like a blanket or something, right?" And so soon as she said that, because I done lost it, right? I'm in my car, the windows down, but the speakers on. What it? I just, I was like, wait, what? What happened? As soon as she said that, I started thinking about. I'm thinking, Sassy, did you look at the Silence of the Lambs before you start that video? Because hit the one if I haven't seen Silence of the Lambs before. It's an old movie. Maybe some of y'all might be too young to remember. Maybe you never saw it. But if you seen Silence of the Lamb, hit the one. Just so you know what I'm talking about. Okay? Hit the one if you seen Silence of the Lamb. Okay, Angie done said, okay, Angie, look, the Angie, you know what I'm talking about, right? Angie, do you remember? Oh, a couple of y'all done seen it. Okay, Hypnotic done seen it. Jill's done seen it. Okay, so y'all know what I'm talking about when I say, if there's a part on the Silence of the Lambs when the guy, the serial killer, I forget his name, right? Where I see done seen it too. He got this. He's kidnapping big girls, right? And he getting them plump, but he got him down in the well or something, right? But before he kill him, he keep him down there for a while. And the reason why he got big girls is because he trying to make it like a whole skin for himself, right? And at one point on one big girl that was down there, he was like he dropped the lotion in the bucket and he drops it down. Right, Angie. He said he puts the lotion, she puts the lotion on her skin unless she gets the hose again. And so I was like, what? She puts the lotion on her skin unless she gets the hose again. I'm like, oh my God. So that flashed in my mind. I don't know why that movie flashed in my mind. I was like, Sassy, girl, you been looking at Silence of the Lambs. I was like, not the lotion in the bucket just down a dry well. I was like, now see, this don't make no dang on sense. And that couple with the chloroform and the bathroom and the oh no, and before she said that, she said when they was riding up to the place, they stopped at the I guess the gas station and the nigga so ghetto, he was getting some corn nuts and some was it barbecue what do you call those things? Barbecue I forgot the name of barbecue something and dang on grape soda. I was like, bye bye. Why it's gotta be corn nuts and grapes? Y'all, it was hilarious, right? And I was like, Sassy is the lost her dang on mind. That was funny. That made me laugh out loud. I really enjoyed that video. And and Sassy, I want to come on here. Yeah, thank you. Was it Slim? Was it a barbecue Slim Jim? Or barbecue something. Chat had me on the floor, Tracy, too. I ain't gonna lie. I was laughing out loud. I'm not playing. Child and corn nuts and a grape soda. I was like, man, why you gotta be eating barbecue and grape soda at the same damn time? I was like, honey, but anyway. I was getting my whole like that was hilarious to me. If the story was hilarious, you know what I mean? And I needed that laugh, but I really want to come on here and make this video uh so that Sassy can know because she said they're gonna pop her in her sleep, right? They're gonna pop her for that video that she did yesterday, and she was taking cash outs for her virtual tombstone, and she named off a couple of suspects. Okay, and so Sassy, before you got laid to rest, girl, I just want to thank you for that laugh because I really appreciated it, honey. So let me tell you, right? I rewound it back and I listened to it again. So as I'm listening to it the second time, songs start popping in my head because y'all know by this time I'm on 1,000, right? So the other part of why Sassy got me in trouble is because by the time I get to my next destination, I am on full petty mode by this time, right? I'm just it's just nothing else left for the rest of the day. That's why I'm doing this video so late, right? And I'm on full petty mode by the time I get to my next destination. And I was just real petty for the rest of the day. I'm just saying. But anyway, and at some point, it just was not good. And I had to just like restrain myself because, oh my God. But anyway, that's the power of the internet. I'm telling you, the petty demons get in you. They pop on, they jump on you through the screen. It's just for the rest of the day. It's just it. It's just it. And that is Sassy fault. She got me in trouble twice, right? But that video was funny as hell. So anyway, I'm still in my car, right? Before I get to my second destination, how I got in trouble the second time, all these songs start popping in my head, right? Oh Lord Jesus, I cannot. So the first one that popped in my head was the Jennifer Holiday song, Dream Girls. What is her name? Sung that song. Not Fantasia, but oh Lord, I forget Jennifer. Jennifer. Jennifer, right? Jennifer something, right? Jennifer. And I am telling you, that song popped in my head. I'm not going. I'm not living without you. I don't want to be free. I'm saying, I'm saying, you're gonna love me. And I'm thinking, well, bitch, was she playing that song the whole time? It was Jennifer Hudson. Thank you, girl. Oh, you're gonna love me. Yes, you are. Oh my God. So is this going on through the girl's head when 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 she put him down in the well? Like, what is really going on? Like, you gonna love me? You better love me. If you don't love me, you ain't gonna love nobody else. Not only are you not gonna love nobody else, you're not gonna never see nobody else, nothing but that puppy. Okay. And that winter skin I'm gonna throw down to your butt in the well. But I'm thinking, so if he are you like periodically going up there to drop off more liters of water? That's right, Tracy World. No, 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 no way. I'm living without you. And she meant that, did she, Tracy? Because she put the nigga in a well. So whenever she wanted to see him, she could just go up there to the well and see that nigga because she ain't living with that. She don't want to be free. Anyway, okay, so I live in Tennessee, right? This song is humming through my head, right? And so, um, I live in now. I don't want to lose no cool points, but I do live it. Now I had meetings today, and when we're going in these buildings, and you're on the elevator, y'all don't be making fun of myself. Now I make a joyful noise unto the Lord, okay. But thank y'all for listening. But it's just my singing is just for me and the Lord. It's not good to everybody else, but it's good to me. So you get on the elevator, right? And I got the Jennifer Holiday song in my head. Then they start playing country music in the elevator. Like I'm saying, I'm going to my second meeting. I promise you, this is not a lie. This is what came on this. And then the thing starts saying, and I love this song. I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. So I'm, I'm humming this song, and these people, I'm like, ooh, I bet that's like, ooh, she really likes country music. We didn't know that. So y'all don't take no cool points away from me. But the song came on, and when I started hearing that, I heard the song. I liked the song. I heard it before. Like I live in Tennessee. I like country music. I started liking country music because my granddaddy used to play Charlie Pride all the time, right? Forever and ever, amen. Right? So the whole time I'm in my second meeting, I'm humming this song, right? And I had to stop humming the song and I start saying do 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 do, right? I didn't realize that I was humming it that loud out loud, but I tell you about my petty is on 10 by this point, right? I'm doing everything I can to keep it together. I said, and I really just need to go home and call it a day, right? So anyway, that song popped in my head, and the Jennifer Hudson song popped in my head, and but it's Sassy's fault because I love words and I love audiobooks, and it was a whole morbid Southern Gothic style horror story because she done said she put him in a dry well. And I'm thinking, bitch, did you know how many bodies be down in dry wells? Some bodies, not only bodies of people, bodies of animals and everything else. I saw a movie one time where a cow, a whole cow. What was that movie on Netflix? I saw he dumped his wife down in the bottom of a dry well, and it was rats and stuff down in the bottom of the dry well. And then he walked a cow, a whole cow, a whole heifer, walked it, put a board over across of the well, right? So that and then walked the cow up on the board, and the board broke, and the cow fell down in the well on top of the dead wife. I said, "Bitch, is this what's gonna go on next?" I don't know. I can't think of the name of that movie. It's an old movie, but I really saw that movie, right? Because that's all the stuff be in the bottom of a dry well, right? Most of the time, people be dumping trash down in it. I mean, you just have look. If you've never been in the presence of a dry well, just know that you never know what's down in that well, right? But it ain't never nothing good. I'm just saying. It ain't never nothing good. And I'm thinking, so if he in the bottom of the dry well, because that's deep, did it hurt itself? Like, what happened? What happened? Tracy, you know what be in the bottom of a dry well? Mm-hmm. Child. You saw that movie, Lestro? What is the name of that movie? The Man, 1920. Yes, that is the name. Y'all, if y'all ain't seen that movie, I saw it on Netflix. The name of the movie is 1922. Right, child, baby. But I was cool with it, right, Lestro? Thank you. Water Sniper seen it too, right? Honey, I'm thinking, okay, so he done lost his mind and stuff, but okay, I get that you're trying to hide your wife or whatever, but why you drop the cow? What did the cow do? Wasn't it crazy allegedly? What did the cow do? Why did you drop why did you have to drop the bovine down the dang on dry well? I was like, baby, if they don't stop that madness, but that was the name of the movie, 1922. I don't know if it's a Stephen King movie or not. You know what I mean? But it's a good movie. It really is good. I was intrigued by that movie. It was really good. Uh-huh. And then I don't know if y'all looked at my community while I'm on it. Let me get to this other public. I said I wasn't gonna be on here long. I don't want to be over here on no longer than 30 minutes. Let me tell y'all, is it a Stephen King story? I don't know if it was Stephen King or not, but I know the name of it is 1922. I hate rats. Chad, the rats are coming everywhere, right? Oh, baby, he couldn't get away from the rat. Even when he left the town, child, and start working in the mill, the rats was following his ass. I said, look at this. Look at this, because he wasn't nothing but a rat. He wasn't no good in the first place. You know what I mean? The wife was trying to get away from him. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, he wasn't nothing but a rat. But he got what he got in the end. Says you walk on a cane and had a hole to a wall to hold yourself up this morning. Oh, okay, girl. You know I'll be whatever they want me to be. But baby, let me tell you something. When I was listening to Sassy's video, when I had to, excuse myself for a few minutes, I fell back on the wall together, myself together. I tell you that, because I was laughing my butt off. Was it adopted from a short story? Okay, yeah, I like that movie. 1922. Y'all ought to see it, but I saw it on Netflix. I don't know if it's still on there or not. But what I was want to tell you about, did ask y'all, did anybody watch that movie that I put on my community wall for the weekend recommendation? It was called Muted. That was a good movie. I was like, oh, child. Okay. It was suspenseful to the end. So if y'all haven't watched Muted on Netflix, please go watch that. It's like 6 episodes, but it's not like a not going to be a second season or anything, I guess. But it was concluded in my mind the way that it ended, and I was shocked. It's not. I can usually figure out a movie or a series or whatever before the end of it or whatever. But that one got me right there. I was like, oh, that's cool. Did you watch it, Andy? Did you like it? I liked it. I was like, child, not yet. I'm going to watch Missing. You know, oh, Missing is good too. You like Missing? It's all right, but I liked you gonna watch it tonight? Jill's good. You'll like Muted, and you'll like Missing as well. Both of them are good. Missing. I will say this allegedly that I didn't expect Missing to turn out being. I'm not gonna get no spoilers. I didn't expect it to turn out being what it was about. And I was like, oh, okay, it makes sense. Okay. I was like, child. That psychologist to me was a child. I know. Ooh, right. I'm like, girl, you're doing too much. That's why he did what he did to her at the end of the movie. I'm like, girl, and she deserved it. I'm like, and then, child, I didn't know what was going on in his mind with Noah, and I was still conflicted about that to the end. But I'm like, oh, you really was looking for Noah, not because you loved her and it was your good sister. You really was looking for Noah because you didn't want her to tell the world what you actually did and how it actually went down. Now that's what I got. I got out of his search for Noah, Angie. That's what I got out of it. That was my take on it. He wasn't looking for her because he loved her so much. He was looking for her because he didn't want her to tell how it actually went down. So that's what I got out of it. But anyway, that movie, that's a good movie. Muted Child 1922 is good. The other one I just mentioned, it was good. Did you hear? They made a remake. I've seen I've seen the trailer for it, and they said it's coming out Christmas Day. And so yeah, I'm absolutely going to I can't wait until it comes out. I absolutely want to see that. And but you know they did the musical Color Purple on Broadway, right? So maybe that's the adaptation that they're doing, because nothing is better than the original Color Purple to me. But I'm looking forward to seeing that movie too. It's got Fantasia in it, and what's her name, Halle Bailey, and some other real good actors. And I'm like, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, they made a remake of it. It's a musical. But I can't wait. Yeah, Fantasia is Sealy. Yeah, yeah. I'm excited about it. I definitely you know, look at that version of it. But the original Color Purple, is just that's just it for me. You know what I mean? It was it for that's like a whole a whole, what do you call it? What do you call those movies that they defined a generation? What do they call it? What do they call those movies? I don't want to say a cult classic, but it's like a I guess the Color Purple following did turn into like a cult. Like when you getting to know when you get to know the dialogue and all this and all that, I can watch the Color Purple now and still have still really enjoy it. You laugh, you cry, you do a whole lot of stuff. You know what I mean? You know the words. You know what's going to happen. I know the outfits, the words, and the everything, right? I can go with that timeless classic. Yeah, I like that. I like that better. Timeless classic. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, yeah, it is timeless. Yeah, I love the original cut. I tell you one thing, Steven Spielberg, that's what he should have won an Oscar for. That movie right there. That as well as Schindler's List. I like Schindler's List too. And so yeah, but anyway, let me get to the last part of this so I get off here because it's almost 8 o'clock, child. It's almost 8 o'clock. So the last part of my allegedly. What is the last part of my what did I say? It's called, I think it was a gaslighting for a storyline or just another storyline or something like that. So if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, like it just before I clicked the live button, I was listening to a little bit of Tracy with the T's video, and she was over there, you know, trying to, I guess in my mind, she was really trying to figure out what was going on with MU, because she keep coming for Tracy, but Tracy, some people can't have friends, child. And either she gaslighting you for a storyline, because if you talk crazy enough about you, Tracy, she know eventually you gonna trip on her, and then if you trip on her, that's how she gonna gaslight you. Then she can turn your trip going off on her because you can't take it no more, because you done tried time and time again. She's gonna turn that into a whole victimhood, right? So you're going to, when you finally, if you don't ignore her, unless it's just a fake storyline. Now, if it's a fake storyline, don't worry about nothing I just said. If it's something that y'all just doing for the coin or whatever, okay, continue to do you. It's still interesting. It's cute, right? But don't let her gaslight you for real, girl, because she ain't gonna do nothing but take she gonna start playing victim, and then they gonna be like, oh my God, she doesn't know any better. And I'm like, this, that, and the other. That girl is manipulative. A lot of drug users are manipulative, and a lot of females as well. Whether you on drugs, a lot of females, and y'all ladies know I'm telling the truth. A lot of females can't truly be friends with other women for whatever reason, and because they are so catty that they can't truly have female friends, and that may be what's going on too. You know what I mean? Or it's just the fact that she just trying to gaslight you for a storyline, girl, so she can have another reason to cry victim, child. Don't go for it, Tracy. But like I said, if it's just something that y'all doing for kicks and giggles, then okay, girl, continue. It's cute, but don't let her walk you into nothing, girl. That's my advice. Anyway, so I listened to a little bit of that video, and I just want to mention that because I was like, ooh, child, I don't know what's really going on with that, but that big head girl be doing too much. I'm like, oh my God, people really be feeling sympathetic towards her. I'm like, why? I don't see it. I don't see victim at all. I see narcissistic manipulator or cat P crazy, but it's just me. That's just me. Mm-hmm. Mm. I hope she cut her loose for real, too. I agree, Jill. And so, anyway, I'm gonna get off here. I just really want to share that with y'all. I want to share the good little kikis that I got out loud this weekend. This really was not a any kind of deep video. I really just wanted to touch base as well because I had been gone all weekend, getting my whole life. And I hate that I missed Sassy's live yesterday though. But Sassy, I want you to know if you listen to this video that I really enjoyed that video. Okay? It made me laugh out loud. Deanna, I really enjoyed your video. Kiki, I enjoyed your pic collage video. That was so nice, nasty, and very, very shady. Okay? So these ladies made me laugh out loud, y'all, just to reiterate. And I really was I was really happy about that. Okay. And I was like, before I go to bed tonight, I am going to do this video whenever I get a moment before Monday is over and done with. Okay. So y'all know it's graduation time, and your friends, kids, and grandkids graduating and all of this and all of that. Child, be a lot going on this time of year, right? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But this second group, these little ones in my family, they ain't quite ready. It's a couple of more years. We got a couple of more years for my nephew, and everybody else is younger than him. So we don't have a graduation or a prom or anything for a couple of more years, but I can't wait, child. We got a couple of more years. Hey, Divinely Country. Hey, Yusuf, how you doing? Dropping off a thumbs up. I'll be rewinding. Oh, thank you. Almost off the plantation. I heard that, Yusuf. Honey, I know that. Child, thank you though. Y'all please hit the like button if you will. I appreciate it. But yeah, it wasn't nothing deep, y'all. It was just a good little kiki. I was in a good mood, and I wanted to share with you guys the fact that because sometimes stuff gets so deep around these parts that it is no laughing matter. But baby, that story that Sassy told, and that drag that Deanna did, and that pic collage that Kiki done, I was getting my whole entire life. Okay, laugh out loud, funny. Okay, you have a wonderful week Jill's comfort zone. But anyway, y'all, I guess that's all I wanted to talk about. I really didn't want to talk about low vibrational stuff at all. I was just happy to get a good little kick. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. Child, I be having to hum that tune in my head in order for me. That's what I had to do. That's what I had to do to stop laughing out loud, even when I wasn't listening to the video today, y'all. And every time I think about it, I still want to kiki. I was like, baby, mm-mm, mm-mm. All I needed was for and so to my knowledge, Kimmy didn't do a video yesterday, to my knowledge, or the day before, I don't think. But I know she'd be on her membership stuff, and I don't have a membership. But child, if Kimmy would have came on here and done her thing with that thing on remote control, I would have been I'd have been like, you know what? I'm just gonna reschedule. I'm just gonna call it a day. Um, I'm gonna have to turn off my device and just and just start all over again. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But those women make me laugh out loud for real. But anyway, I gotta go. If you are coming in late, please hit that rewind button. Please be part of the replay crew. Please hit that like button, the share button. Just honey, click a button. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your work week. I think I heard or I believe that we are approaching a long weekend. So we're gonna have to see what that brings. And hopefully, if I have time this week, I'm going to come back. Love you too, Yusuf. I'm gonna thank you, Angie. I'm gonna come. Hopefully, I'm planning on you guys. For you guys that are interested, come back and do another installment of decoding the Book of Revelation. Yeah. Oh, before I go, because we have a lot of Florida people, right? I don't know if there's no Florida people in the chat. If you're a Florida person in the chat, hit the one and let me know, right? Why was I listening to the news this morning and they said that the NAACP put out a travel advisory for the state of Florida, warning black people that Florida is hostile to y'all black folks. They don't appreciate y'all. They are openly aggressive to black people in Florida. So if you are visiting Florida and you are a African American, beware. Beware. And I guess that is because of not only black, he said black, African Americans, brown people, LGBTQ people. Did you hear that, Marvelous? I was like, oh my goodness, your parents in Florida, Angie. I was like, oh my god. And I know that there are a lot of a couple of content creators over here from Florida. I'm thinking, are they talking about what is going on down there with, because I know DeSantis got this stuff started, right? I'm thinking, child, what is going on? But what has went on specifically for the NAACP to put out a travel advisory, towards black people when it comes to the state of Florida? I'm like, oh Lord, are they rolling? Is DeSantis picking up Jim Crow laws again? Has he reactivated the old Jim Crow laws as it pertains to black people in Florida? Like, what is going on? All because the governor is trying to erase black history and a few other things. Ain't that something? Oh my goodness. Oh, recent legislation. Is that what prompted them to child. I was like, honey. But that DeSantis, he bat ass crazy. He just as crazy as Trump the dump over there. Did y'all hear Donald Trump talking about something? He the retribution. I said, do he think he wanted to he can't piss crazy for real that Trump is, right? Yeah, he said he is the retribution. I'm thinking, who been talking to this fool? What? Now you a son of perdition, but you ain't no retribution. You an old man. That's probably got some kind of Alzheimer crazy something going on in his head. Y'all, he live in a whole delusional world of grandeur or something. He said he was the retribution. I said, boy, if you don't sit down and loosen that toupee on your head, he called himself the retribution. I'm like, ooh, child. Okay. All right, Trump. All right. Black history and to restrict diversity, right? Equity and inclusion programs in Florida schools. Right on. Yes, that DeSantis, he wants to be Hitler, don't he? Hitler 2.0. Child. Mm-mm. 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 And we ain't gonna talk. But anyway, I heard that on the news that the NAACP had issued a travel advisory, and that made me think of when they used to have that book in the old days. I think they talked about it. That travel book. I thought it was it the Green Book um that they made for black people as well of a travel guide. Telling you which places are safe for you to eat at or which roads are safe for you to travel as a black person, like in the 40s, 50s, or something like that, right? And it reminded me of the Green Book. I think there's a movie about the Green Book. I think that's what they called it. It was letting black folks know where they could, where they could sleep, where they could eat, how to maneuver safely through the country while traveling, And so when the NAACP put out that advisory for Florida, that's what it reminded me of, that Green Book. It sure did. Back to traveling on the Underground Railroad. I heard that. I say this: him running for president it is absolutely a very bad thing. RNY, him and Trump. Okay, him and Trump. And what is Tim Scott doing? I'm like, really, really, really? You wasting your money like that, really? But okay. And then that whacked out speech that he did. I'm like, boy, if you don't sit down, oh Lord, oof. These deluded black folks be killing me. They're trying to reverse everything down there. Just absolutely correct. Um, not only in Florida, we know that there's an agenda afoot here in this country. And there is another video entirely because I wanted to keep it light on this video. That was chilling to her is a Florida resident. So Randy, you're from Florida, right? I've been living here since 2004. I am an NYC transplant. A lot of whites hate us New Yorkers. Is that right? Child. Mm-mm. 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 I don't know what's going on down there, but I know but I'm assuming that they issued this travel advisory because of what DeSantis is doing down there. Um, you know, I I'm really not even. It's like, but for somebody like me, I live in the state of Tennessee, which is one of the most racist states in the union. So it's like every day to me, you just have to learn how to move. You know what I mean? And you also have to not delude yourself, right? And so, and then also when I was listening to that travel advisory, and then it said the state of Florida, I got to thinking, Dovey, don't you live in Florida? Ain't you older, Dovey? What do you think about this, Dovey? Do you have any idea of what's going on? Are you not worried at all? Like, what is going on? What is going on? Child, honey, mm-mm. I was just, oof. That just tripped me out. Cause see, some things, mm, I won't even revisit that conversation again, child. But oof. Baby, these people and these conspiracy theories. Now Trump done went from just a regular. He done been. He done went from making America great to again until he now he's saying he the retribution. I'm like, baby, and then Republicans done lost their mind. And Tim Scott talking about something. You know, if you do this, if you commit a crime, you go to jail. If you're able bodied to work, if you this that and the other, got them whistles, them whistle those buzzwords that they be saying in reference to black people, right? And he's black. Tim Scott is black, right? I was like, child, if he don't set his stupid self down, now can you tell me why you are wanting to represent this party when these people clearly don't like you? I don't think like most Floridians. I have met a lot of people who feel like, really, this is not me. Really, those dog whistles. Thank you. That's the term I was wanting. Those dog whistles as they pertain to black people. But you are a black man. I don't care what party you have sold your soul to be included in, honey. You are still a black man in the United States of America. I don't know. I don't care if you done called yourself done made it or not. You are still black. At the end, they be killing me about some black people. Before I go, just let me say this. Here's the thing. I don't like when melanated people try to act like no matter what your socioeconomic status is in this country, uh I think it's unfortunate, let me put it that way, for no matter your socioeconomic status, if you are melanated in this country, to try to disassociate yourself with your blackness, right? When I see that sort of thing, it screams self-hate to me. It screams delusional. It screams ignorant, right? Because you actually have some black people that don't know anything about black history, and you don't even, if you are melanated in this country, you do not even have to be well versed in black history. Because if you are a melanated person if you are a black person in the United States of America, and you want to, if you ever let come out of your mouth that you have never been treated unfairly because of your race, or you have not never been discriminated against because of your race, if you've never been side-eyed because of your race, if you have never had to encounter any type of racism because of your race, you are lying. You are lying. Either you're lying to yourself, um or you're lying to for what you just delusional, like, or you're disassociating yourself with that type of trauma, and I think that is unfortunate. So as I was listening to Tim Scott, I'm like, is he for real? Have he done lost his mind? Sure. You don't get no respect from them people or your own people doing stuff like that. See, that's what people like him and Clarence Thomas. They don't realize that you are being used as a pawn. They do not respect you as a man because you do not stand up for your people or your community. They do not respect you because at the end of the day, they can fight and do whatever they want to do amongst one another. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, they gon' stick together whether they like each other or not. Okay? And by the fact that you have tried to disassociate yourself with yourself proves to them that you are a traitor and they don't trust you and they don't respect you. Okay? Because you are not a patriarch of your own community. That's what these men don't understand. We know that online, we see it every day. Like that black minister over there. They hate themselves so much simply because of the color of their skin. They want to do anything to disassociate themselves with their blackness. I don't understand that train of thought, but hey, to each his own, right? Do what you do, but just know by you trying to, the harder you try to assimilate into that other society, the sillier they think that you are, and they do not respect you. Okay, they do demean them for that. They don't respect them. They do not respect them for that. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And they just follow behind them like little lap dogs. Don't mind them calling them boys or whatever else, and this and all that and all that. You know. But that's what they do, child. They don't dilute it themselves. I it's unfortunate. That's all I can say. It's beyond me. That world right there, I would never do that. I'm hearing nobody saying, Because at the end of your day, all you got is your pride, your dignity, and your self-respect, your character, you know. And so, yeah. But anyway, I don't know how I got off on that, but I just want to mention to y'all about that travel advisory. I found it very interesting. It's very telling as it pertains to this country. But like I said, hopefully before the end of this week is over, we are going to do another episode of Decoding the Book of Revelations, and we'll have a deeper conversation when it comes to, um, you know, why, in my mind, as it pertains to my theory as to why some of the things are going on in this world that we're seeing right now. Okay. You know, and a lot of it is written in the scriptures, like that 400 years thing. And we have seen many great kingdoms fall. And I think we are witnessing another great the fall of another great kingdom. It's being prophesied. And so I'm really going to try to come and do that video. If I can, before this week is over. I got a couple of things to do this week, y'all. And but I'm going to you want to play something for me real quick? Do you want me to drop the link, Ronnie? Do you want? Let me know if you want me to drop the link. Do you want to play it on the? Okay, I'll do it right now. Okay, no problem. Y'all, Ronnie Q want to come up and play something, so let me gather the link right here. Give me a second. But like I was saying, I really want to Okay, I'm dropping it right now. Come back and do another installment on the Book of Revelations. Okay. Here you go. Okay, Ronnie, I dropped it. So whenever you're ready, just go ahead on and hit it. And so the reason why I want to focus on the Book of Revelations because I truly believe that we are in the end times. I believe that we have been in the end times for a couple of centuries, actually. But let me put my. Hold on a minute. Hold on, Ronnie. Let me just double check it because Chad, you can't trust folks these days, Chad. Try to hit the link for Ronnie, dude. I don't trust him,
It's
Chad.
me. It's
Is
me.
that you, Ronnie?
Yes, it's me. I want to. Can you
Okay.
share your screen?
Uh,
I
I
don't know if you heard this North Carolina lawmaker, what he
mm-hmm,
said to a black lawmaker. I'm not going to do anything. It's real short. I just want
mm-hmm.
you to hear this for yourself. They
Can
are
you just
so
play
overt with it.
could you
You
play the
ready?
audio for me? Could you just play the audio for me?
Oh, can I? Oh,
I don't know
I
if I
have
can.
to. I have to pull it up on my phone. It's a news. I have to pull it up on my phone. Okay,
Okay, yeah. Could you do the audio for me?
no problem.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, love.
Now I gotta find it on my phone. Just a second.
No problem. And I'm sorry, I just don't want to pull up
No,
any.
I understand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know.
I got you.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
I'm ready.
it'd be iffy. Okay, anytime you're ready, I'll mute up.
Okay. Got a commercial. I'm sorry.
New this morning, a white Iredell County lawmaker apologizing after saying his black colleague was only admitted to Harvard because of his race. The tense moments playing out on the North Carolina House floor during a debate over a plan to expand private school vouchers.
I understand that you went into public school and you went to Harvard and Harvard Law. Would you have been able to maybe achieve this if you were not an athlete or a minority?
Iredell County Republican State Representative Jeff McNeely going after his black Democratic colleague during a debate over school choice.
When I graduated from Harvard, I was in rank 2. So I earned my place, and I did well.
That's all. That's what I wanted you to hear.
Abe Jones defending himself.
That's what I
Wow,
wanted you to hear,
nice.
Olivia.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I wanted you to hear.
No, I didn't hear about that. The nerve. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be
And they,
so jealous.
now this wasn't
Yes, he is. Representative Jones.
okay. Now this is the whole just them talking without the news. This is the one that I was gonna play for you. I found something different. If you want to hear the full exchange,
Yeah, go ahead.
okay,
It's cool.
okay.
Representative Jones, does the gentleman yield to a question from the gentleman from Iredell, Representative McNeely?
I absolutely will yield. Yes,
He
sir.
yields.
Representative Jones, I want to ask you the question is, I understand that you went into public school and you went to Harvard and Harvard Law. And the question, I guess, is, would you have been able to maybe achieve this if you were not an athlete or a minority or any of these things, but you were a student trapped in a school that the slowest, you know, in the wild, we'll say the slowest gazelle does not survive, but yet the herd moves at that pace. So the brightest child sometimes is held back. And don't be
Point of
fooled.
order. For gentleman may say his point of order.
Okay, I'm hoping I wasn't the only one that got shocked by that comment. That the only reason you went to Harvard is because you were black and an athlete.
I did not say that. I said, did that end up being one of the reasons? I do not know that. I asked him this. I asked him this.
Okay, all right.
I don't mind answering.
Gentleman doesn't answer the question. Sorry, I was reading the note here, so I didn't hear what was.
I apologize, and I'll reframe.
The gentleman from Iredell is no longer recognized. For what purpose, the lady from Wake, Representative Gill, rise. Representative Jones, you still have the floor, sir, to debate.
Trying to wrap up.
The gentleman has the floor to wrap up his remarks.
I just want to say that I'm just going to say one thing. Harvard had 5 rankings for their students. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I graduated from Harvard, I was in rank 2. So I earned my place, and I did well.
Okay, that's it, Olivia.
Does this cracker know how hard it is to get into Harvard?
And then he said, would you have gotten there if you didn't play sports or if you wasn't an affirmative action recruit, basically, or if you wasn't a minority?
Those are almost non-qualifiers as it pertains to Harvard.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, do you realize how smart you have to be child? I'm taking it back. I did not hear that.
North Carolina.
It was ignorant for him to even pose that question. Where did he graduate school?
Probably some state college or something like that. And the actual nerves where the strongest of the strong survive and the rest get left behind. And I was like, okay, I just want to let you hear that one.
An animal, because they love to do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that type of thing. Mm-hmm. That's a what do you call it, a dog whistle or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they are.
just you feel a way about this black man graduating from Harvard because you didn't, and so you want to demean his excellence, his academic
Hmm.
excellence.
Like, oh, well, you really didn't earn that because you got in there because you were an athlete or you were a minority. Oh my God. And they are so overt with this craziness right now. And
Yes, they are.
Ron DeSantis pushed a bill and the Florida legislator signed it that unlike all other people who held office, they would have to resign if they were running for president. Now
Hmm.
he doesn't even have to resign. They just signed that in where he can keep his job as governor and still run for president.
Yes,
That's the cushion. If you
yes.
lose, then you can keep your job. But
And
then
that's,
also
uh,
he signed in. He just want to be a dictator. He signed into
yes, he
law
does.
that he does not have to reveal any of his travel that he does while he's campaigning. So you won't know who he's meeting with. He won't have to reveal where he is physically as going to see anybody or who he has met with. So
Right.
any big interest lobbyists and everything can come see him undercover and
Yeah.
nobody will know.
Yeah,
This is
and and that is I guess that is in part the reason why the NAACP issued that travel advisory when it comes to African Americans in particular, concerning Florida, because
I'm
ain't
so
no
glad.
telling what they are doing via the police department, via the patty rollers. It's no telling how they are treating um the police department is treating African Americans down
Yeah.
there. No telling,
Yes.
no
So
telling.
I just wanted to drop that for you. I knew you were trying to go, but I just wanted to give you that little tidbit and you can probably, do something with that later on as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring it back up in the conversation that I'm gonna have on decoding the Book of Revelations, because like I said, as it pertains to the 400 years in the Book of Revelations, we know that book is all about us. Whether some people, these are my theories, okay, and so, but that is a good example, absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely. When it comes to the commentary that I want to do on the book, you
And
know.
did you hear about the young boy who's graduating from college and he had a young black boy who's graduating from high school and he has been accepted to every university that he applied to and he has made the record of scholarship money that is available to him. Over $100 million worth of scholarships have been awarded to this one black child.
No, I thought it was a girl,
No,
but
it's a
maybe it was
boy.
a boy. Okay,
Hmm.
I saw that story.
Well,
I
it
saw
could
that
have been a
story.
girl in another year. This is this year. So
Okay.
yeah, he has hit the record. And when they reported on the news story and they said that every college he applied to, he got in, the
Hmm.
white caster said, well, you know, don't you think that's a little greedy of him to, hold up spaces at all these schools? Because obviously he can't go to them all and some people are probably on waiting lists because he applied to so many schools.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I kid you not, girl. All
During,
right, that's
during
all.
college applications, you apply to more than one school, and you
Mhm.
will, be accepted in more than one school. I mean, it happened to me.
Yes, yes, but he says that he applied to too many schools. I think it was something like 28 or 38 schools. And so he's like, oh, he's
Child,
being too greedy. He's holding up spots that other people are on waiting lists for and da 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 da. Nothing to commend him on his excellence as a student or anything or able to get all these grants and scholarships under his
his
hard work
academic
and
excellence.
studying.
It's
Exactly.
academic excellence. Just like the
Nothing.
guy just now that you played the video for, he
Hmm.
tried to demean the man's academic excellence by
Hmm.
saying, "Oh, you had to be playing sports, or you had to get in because of what is the other thing, the uh the sports, or the when they let you in."
Affirmative action.
Yeah,
Affirmative
affirmative
action.
action. Yeah, it's affirmative action of
Hmm.
sports. When, like I said, as that pertains to Harvard, no, those are almost non-qualifiers, honey. No. Mm-mm.
Yes. So
They're
that's all I
definitely not.
wanted. All
Well,
right. So I'm gonna let
thanks
you
for bringing
go.
that to my, thanks for
All
bringing
right.
that to my attention. Thank you, Ronnie. I
Bye bye.
appreciate it. Child, I'm telling y'all, there is no. I absolutely understand why. Um, you know, not only that. Last week we had a whole big discussion surrounding racism. Right, you can never apply to too many schools. I'm like, what? Why would you? That don't even sound from North Carolina. Chill, chill, chill. We ain't even. Um, that's why I was saying earlier that it's unfortunate when you have black people doing everything they can to assimilate themselves into you know whiteness or whatever. And when you have a conversation that was going on even in this sector, and this sector was there were a lot of people, some people from what I understand didn't mind that word that the guy used or whatever, and then but more people did not appreciate what he said. But for those few people, for those few melanated people that didn't mind him saying what he said, you really have to um you know just side eye any melanated person that doesn't mind anything like that, because words do matter. And we are at such a critical time in this country right now. We know that this country is divided, and we know that they are playing identity politics. Do you see what I'm saying? And there's a lot going on simply because these people's numbers are dwindling. They are even messing with trying to control women when it comes to their reproduction because their numbers are dwindling. Okay? They playing a whole lot of nonsense in the background, and unfortunately, in my opinion, a lot of melanated people are falling for it. And it was a good example last week when you had those people that didn't mind what he said, or wanted to seem like it was nothing, it was no big deal at all. Because when you have incidents like this happening even online, and melanated people backing those actions, it's a problem, right? And so this circles me back around to Tim Scott. Yeah, he's running for president. Oh, would you? Oh, yeah. That's how the conversation got started. Nunu. I started talking about Tim Scott and that speech that he gave. With those dog whistles. Mm-hmm. Ronnie Q said Nick said last night that she doesn't see color. Wow, really? And those who do are not used to being around them and acting like they have good sense. Child of ignorance. That is absolutely ignorant. If she said that, you do not see color. Let me tell you something. If you are a resident of the United States of America, no matter your color or ethnicity, no matter your socioeconomic background, the original sin when it comes to this country is because of color. Okay? There was a war fought because of color. Okay? There is a whole history of people being slaughtered, being demeaned, being demoralized, people's whole livelihoods shattered, people losing a whole family units, um, generational wealth being stolen, um, being deprived of living where you want to live, working where you want to work, um, you know, being denied like the most basic of needs, all because of color in this country. So if you are a melanated person, you say you do not see color, it is something wrong with you. These are the people that I'm talking about. Okay, and that are really unfortunate. Now, everybody has a right to their own opinion, but to say that you don't see color and you are a melanated person in this country, that is a lie. You are lying to yourself, okay, and you are lying to everybody else. Because when it comes to this melanin in this country right here in particular, honey, you know for a fact, that your color absolutely matters in this country in every way, shape, form, or fashion. And for you to say you don't see color, or to lie and say you haven't been touched in some kind of derogatory manner because of the color of your skin is a lie. Okay? That don't make no sense. All right? That don't make no sense. And but for you to get online and want to oh, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all, because I don't want to get hyped up because I gotta go to bed tonight and I don't wanna get too deeply into this. But like I said, y'all, hopefully I'm gonna be able to come back this week before Friday and do another part of the decoding of the book of Revelations. I really want to focus on the 400 years, that whole prophecy and my theory as it pertains to the 400 years and the falling of this country and a whole lot of other things, right? So hopefully I really want this conversation to be lighthearted. And it was at the beginning of the video. If you came in late, y'all please rewind, be part of the replay gang, and rewind back to the first part of the video because before we got this deep, I was getting a good little kiki out of pretty much Sassy's video and Deanna's video and who was his Kiki, the girl Kiki's video. I got me some good laughs. I got in trouble, today because of Sassy's video in particular, and we got a good little kiki. So please be part of the replay game. Catch the first part of the video because it was just all fun, and I hate that I hate to hear stuff like this. And thank you, Ronnie Q, for coming up and playing that audio because I hadn't heard anything about that. But I am not surprised. I am not surprised at all. But y'all take heed and pay attention. Open your eyes and pay attention to what's going on in this country right now. And just be safe. Yeah, Nunu, please rewind it back to the beginning of the video if you want to get a good laugh. I hate it had to get so deep on this video, but I appreciate, like I said, Ronnie Q, yeah, for bringing that story to our attention because I had no idea. Like these people are blatant. They are not trying to hide this type of dysfunction anymore. They feel emboldened to do this right now. They are absolutely ignorant, and I don't know why melanated people want to act like it's not a problem going on right now. But there's always been a problem. It's just that every decade or so, um, you know, we end up having almost going uh to having to relive another bloody summer. If you don't know what the bloody summer is, please Google the bloody summer, and it seems like that is what they want to, get going once again. You know what I mean? But I dare say things would be different this time. And I'm gonna leave it at that and save that for a later video because it's gonna take me down a rabbit hole. But y'all stay vigilant, and I'm gonna get off of here. Thank you guys for listening to me. I'm sorry I had to come on so late, but I really didn't want this day to go by without thanking the ladies for giving me a laugh out loud, a couple of laugh out loud videos today because I was so tickled all day, y'all. And I had a I had a good day because of those videos that I was listening to, and I really appreciated that, right? And so I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Be safe. Y'all watch y'all back, y'all sides, and y'all front because honey, these demons is everywhere. Okay, and they is coming for you. They are trying to take you out. Okay? They are trying to take you out. Okay? To open the borders in case. But uh right, yeah. I agree, Ronnie Q. Because when it comes to the whole border situation, that is the new black. Okay, they are wanting that to be the new black, and those border crossers know that they are actually wanting to fight us to be at the bottom of the barrel, child. They just don't want us in the barrel at all. Okay, they want to take the bottom of the barrel spot, child. hmm You got to pay attention to what's going on with that border thing too. Why do you think they're feeling the Yes, absolutely. They're the new black. Hmm They figure they just done with us all. Right now they're just forget Margaret Sanger, forget all the stuff that they've done to our water and our food supply and all the virus and diseases. Because we just keep on keeping on. Since slavery, we have just kept on keeping on, right? And but they don't understand that no matter what they do, without us, there is no them. And they know that they just don't want to acknowledge it to the point to where they are. You see a lot of this interracial, the uplifting of all these interracial couples nowadays, and all because they want to keep. They know they got to keep a little bit of your melanin. They might not want it all, but they got to keep it around some kind of way. So I was like, well, okay. They say, well, okay, we'll put this propaganda out here, to make it cool because a lot of people are so gullible to start, doing this whole interracial thing, so we can keep that melanin around a little bit because we still do need it. We need them black organs. We need that blood, and all of that. We need a little bit of it. We just don't want it all, you know. hmm See, there's a reason for everything. You just got to pay attention to see what's going on for real. hmm Just lost and blind and unfortunate. And they are going to be the first ones to go because we know that everybody can't go. Okay? We know that everybody ain't going. There's a reason for that term, that the number in the Bible, the 144,000. We'll have to discuss that too in my decoding of the Book of Revelations. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. Ronnie Q done got me started, but I'm going to stop it right now in my head. In my head, I'm going to stop it right at Q. I'm gonna let it go. I'm getting off here because it's too late at night. But I am. Thank you, sweet love. But I am gonna come back later on in the week so we can dive deeper into this. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you once again, Ronnie Q. Thank you everybody for listening. Please hit that like button. Like I said, please be part of the replay gang. I love you guys. I'm gonna say it again. Be safe. Watch your back, your sides, and your front. You don't have to be a victim. You don't have to bow your head. You don't have to we this is not the old days, okay? And no matter how much they want it to be the old days, this is not the old days. We are not going anymore, okay? This ain't that no more. All right. We don't need no more civil rights marches. We don't need none of that no more. Look, this ain't that. All right. So if that's what they're thinking, they are mistaken. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna leave it right there, and I love you guys, and I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful day tomorrow. Hopefully, y'all be having another video from me later on this week. And until then, y'all be safe, and I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye bye. Peace.